I need to tell you guys about the time a guy in China invited me to take a shower with him. So by this time, I'd already been there for about a year. So my Mandarin was kind of growing, getting better, and I had a mate, um, and his name was Roy, and this guy called me in the middle of the day, just randomly, just saying, David. I said, yeah, what's up? David, do you want to take a shower with me? I said, what? Do you want to take a shower together with me? A bath, a public bath. I said, oh, public bath. Okay. I was about to tell him I don't, go that way. But anyway, yeah. Oh no, his name wasn't Roy, it was Tori. That's right. And then I said, a public bath? You mean like a spa? He goes, yes, like a spa. So then I asked him what time. He said, 5 o'clock. He was speaking Mandarin. So in Chinese, he said, 你想不想跟我一起洗澡? Means you want to take a bath with me. It sounds weird, man. Anyway, 5 o'clock, he picked me up, and then we went. And then we ended up going to this place, and we went in, and it was so clean and pretty. Why is your butt in my face? And then the front desk, the dude, in Chinese, he's like, hello, welcome. And then my friend Tori, he paid for me. So as you know, you get invited, you get paid for. I learned that. So Tori invited me, Tori paid. And then the guy took us to a locker room, changing room. And we had to be butt naked. And I wasn't comfortable with being naked in front of other men because it was a younger version of me. I was, just a younger version. Didn't really enjoy showing my privates to others. Anyway, I kind of, held it in. I said, okay. I said, naked. All right, fine. Do you have a towel? He goes, no towel. Wear this. And it's like this underwear, and it's clear. It's like a glass, like a plastic clear, transparent underwear. I was like, what's the use of that? And then I wore it. It was really small. Now, I'm a big guy, and I was bigger back then. Like, my stuff was like rocked up, like it looked like my thing was stuck against glass like this. It was so funny. And then ended up walking into the shower area, and everyone started looking at me like a big fat white whale with hair on his chest coming into this place. Everyone's looking, but they're not looking at my eyes. No, they're looking down. And this old man, oh, 你好, oh, 你好. Oh. And then Tori went and we took a shower, and then he went and lied down on this bloody rock thing, like a flat mat, but looks like a rock. Actually, I won't lie, it looked like the thing they do autopsies on, the metal bed thingies. Anyway, and he lied down. He goes, David, lie down next to me. I said, no, I don't want to lie down. He goes, lie down. So I lied down. And then this old man started walking. There's a bunch of old men. And by the way, everyone's butt naked, right? And so I'm comfortable by that time. And this old man was walking around with a rock, like a rock, like not a beautiful rock, like a rock, the one that looks like you find in a park. And he's scrubbing people with this rock. And then my turn came, and I took notice, and then he just out of nowhere lifted up my leg. I'm a big guy. This guy's old. He lifted up my leg up, and he started scrubbing underneath my leg. Then he used a rock, and he started scrubbing between my thing and my leg, and then the other side. And it was getting super uncomfortable. And he used his hand, and he moved my junk. And he scrubbed, like, what are you doing? Get away. And he used the rock around my butt. I won't lie. After that, there was all this dead skin coming off my body. It was great. And he went on and did another person. And then after that, we sat in a pool, like a pool, not a swimming pool, but like a bath pool. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's a hot pool. I know what they're called. And I sat and everyone's talking, and everyone's asking me, where are you from? Which means, where are you from? I said, I'm from Australia. Oh, that's great. Wow, Australia. Wow, it's so nice. You have kangaroos, typical questions and stuff. People are so friendly. And then we went to a sauna inside. And then the sauna room, you have to be naked again. And it was hot. And the guys are pouring water on the coal, making it even hotter. And everyone's like looking down at me, not up at me, And then I was like, what's going on? And then the guy's like, wait, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from Australia anyway. Anyway, I went home that night. I had the best sleep of my life. And that is called a North Chinese bath. And it was really amazing. And would I do it again? Probably not. Did I ever share that with anyone? No. I just want to let you guys know that was good. Anyway, I'll tell you about the time I was kidnapped in a taxi, but I'll tell you that next time.